My dad passed away only 6-7 weeks ago in England. I was in England lucky enough to be in England just before he passed away, when he fell ill. And I think this is a fantastic opportunity to just reflect on him and to honour his memory and his life as someone who really steered me in terms of the person I am at the moment. His humility, his courageousness and his determination and his grit in terms of leaving India in the early 60s, me as a 2-year-old, with his wife, to start a new life in England, not knowing what to expect, no job to go to, very little networks to draw on, and I just had so much admiration for him when I reflected more upon what he'd done for me and what he'd done for my siblings in England as we grew up. You know, I started a new life, come to live in New Zealand, and coincidentally, our daughter was only 2 years old too, same age as I was when I went to live in England. And I used some of what he would have done and the courageous things he said to me when I remember when we left and not knowing where I was going to be working at that time, and that gave me a lot of courage and confidence. I found it difficult leading up to his passing and certainly immediately after his passing, because I didn't have my friends and my work colleagues in New Zealand to draw on. So I missed that comfort, to be honest. While I had my whānau, my sister and my brother in England, I really kind of drew back on a lot of my knowledge of Māori tikanga and my attendance at tangi in Aotearoa, New Zealand, and that gave me quite a lot of comfort actually, by kind of thinking about te ao Māori, and yeah, so it wasn't easy, but that was definitely was a strength I drew on.